Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. For those who don't know, my name is Nicole. I'm an American that currently lives in Germany. And before you go today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, do all the things, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and without further ado, let's just dive right into this video. Disclaimer, I don't have corona. I have been cleared of having corona, so hell yeah. And second of all, if you are here to bash me for traveling this past week while the whole pandemic was going on, please go ahead and just exit out of this video. I'll see you next time. I wish you a very pleasant Sunday. And for those who want to know what it was like traveling during a very stressful week where things were constantly changing by the hour, stay tuned for the hot mess that was this week. First of all, I was actually supposed to be on a cruise, a 12-day cruise, leaving out of Rome, Italy to go to Portugal, Morocco, Spain, Canary Islands, all the things. And then we were supposed to go on another cruise after that again leaves out of Rome, Italy to go to, I think it was Palmero, Spain, France, and Malta. Both of these cruises were going to be done through MSC. The first one, the 12-day one, was going to be done on the Opera, and the next one was going to be done on the Grandiosa, which both have officially been canceled. So, we're back home in Germany. Hey, how's it going? I'm alive. So, let's just go ahead and basically let's get into a recap of all that happened. Okay, so we left Sunday morning from Germany to go to Rome. And again, if you're here to bash me for going to Italy, please note that at the time, it was the 14 northern regions where Milan was, where Venice was, and all Bologna? I butchered that. I know I did. But anyways, in that whole area. So again, if you are here to bash me for traveling to Italy, get out of this video. I will see you next time. Have a good Sunday. So we traveled to Rome. We just went straight to our hotel, which we stayed at the Waldorf Astoria, and it was gorgeous. Anyway, so we got there Sunday afternoon. We got to our room. We went to the executive lounge and all those things, and basically we just had a fun Sunday kicking things off. Found out the night we got to Italy around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning that our cruise has been canceled through our third-party website that we booked it through. And we were like, what? So we were trying to find alternatives of what we needed to do, of what was going to happen, things of that nature. And of course, this was at like 3 o'clock in the morning that we're still up. We're still trying to figure things out. And it was just, nothing was just sticking. We were just having such a hard time. So we decided, let's just go to bed. Let's rehash this after we have rested and things of that nature. So we wake up, and again, we decided, okay, let's call the website we booked it through. Let's call MSC. Let's do all those things. So the website we booked it through did not know what was going on, which no hate to them. Like, I get it. Everything was changing by the hour, by the second, by the minute. I get it. So no hate towards them. MSC, we called MSC back in the States. And we were like, hey, so we got an email letting our cruise was canceled. What are our next steps? Like, help us out. And they looked up our cruise, and we get told, well, it's not canceled. It's still showing up in our system. And we're like, okay, so that means we need to get to the cruise terminal. And by the way, it was about 2 o'clock at this time, and our cruise was supposed to leave at 6. So, and the cruise port that is located near Rome is actually over an hour away. So let's just cue the stress. And the really kind lady with MSC was like, okay, I'm going to transfer you to a specialist. Let's see what's going on. Maybe there's something different that we don't know. I also contacted the port authority. I was like, hey, what have you heard? And of course they come back to me saying, we have heard nothing, and that everyone's supposed to still get on and it's supposed to schedule to depart. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So essentially we, decide, well, it's time to go. So we packed up our things and we left the hotel. We were on hold with MSC for 2 hours. I cannot exaggerate. 2 hours of being on hold. And eventually they hung up on us and we're just like, okay, well, that's fantastic. And we also looked on, we were scrolling through the news and we saw that the government has declared a more restricted travel measure for the whole country of Italy. This was before they decided the lockdown, and I'm about to get into that too. But so we're like, okay, we don't know. So we get to the cruise port and everything was good to go. Like we went through screening and we're like, okay, so everything still seems to be good. And then we get to the terminal and of course there are representatives from MSC saying, hey, didn't anyone tell you? And we're just like, we were told by you guys that wasn't canceled and now we're being told it is. And we're being told we're getting a refund and we're being told that it's just a credit. We don't know. So we're like, not really. And they're like, oh, well, it has been canceled. So what we can do is we can take you to the airport, get you a flight booked back to home, and, take it from there. You will be reimbursed. Everything will be fine. Okay. And then they gave us a little document that explains your cruise has been canceled, blah, blah, blah. And of course, there's nothing in writing saying there's going to be a refund. Instead, it's a future credit. And of course, my husband and I are like, you're verbally telling us we're getting a refund, but this piece of paper doesn't say that. Okay. So essentially we were like, okay, well, what do we want to do? We called our parents and our parents were like, oh yeah, you guys should come home. Well, our families have been so kind about trying to help us out. So we decided, okay, let's just go to the airport and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what options we can take from there. And we sat at the airport for a solid, I want to say it was 2.5 hours. This is still Monday, by the way. And we're like, okay, you know what? Let's just go to the States. At least we can have a vacation. Our second cruise at that time was not canceled. So we decided, well, let's come back. Let's see what happens. Maybe the cruise won't be canceled and we can still do something along those lines. So we went ahead, we booked a flight home to the States, and we were gonna leave Thursday. It was gonna be Wednesday afternoon. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Wednesday afternoon that we leave and go home. And we were very excited to go home for a little bit and just relax, chill out, do all those things. So as you guys know, everything that's been going on with Corona has been changing by the hour. Not even by the day. It's been by the hour. So we're like, okay, so let's just go to a hostel. Let's just stay in the hostel for the next 2 nights and, just relax, chill out, do what we need to do and call it a day. We get to the hostel and then here comes now the country's on lockdown. Oh my God. So then we're like, okay, we need to get out of here. Like that is our number one priority. Let's just get on the first flight out, which ended up being London. So we ended up hopping on a plane to the UK about 5 hours later. And we decided, okay, well, let's just stay in the UK for a little bit. It's fine. It's good. Whatever. Yes, the UK did ask where have we been, and I was honest. I said, we came from Rome, and they were just like, okay, cool. You don't look sick. You're good. I was like, okay, well, good to know. So we ended up staying in the UK till Friday, which honestly, we did have a lot of fun. We did sleep a lot. It has been a very exhausting 48 hours with everything changing so fast and so rapidly. Sorry if this is all over the place. It's just been a lot. So Thursday night, we're like, okay, let's get some mojitos. And we ended up actually running into someone who had extra tickets to the Mulan European premiere, which the stars were there. It was amazing. By the way, the movie is so good. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So essentially, London was actually really relaxing. It was nice and calming. And again, if you are here to bash me about, oh my gosh, you went out into the city after just being in Italy, how dare you, please get off of this video right now. And I'll see y'all next time, and I wish you a happy Sunday. And so essentially, by the way, we showed no symptoms of the coronavirus. We felt fine. We were okay. Again, we've been screened. We were fine. Everything was good. And of course, we come back to Germany Friday morning, and here we are. Now we're self-quarantined for 2 weeks. But that is it. It has been a very stressful week, and now it is time to be at home for 2 weeks and just kind of do other things. So who knows, maybe I'll make a video of each day of being self-quarantined and the things I do. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, like I said, we do not have corona. We are fine. We are good. Everything is fine. That is it. And I will see y'all in my next video, and stay adventurous, and bye!